Hey team, welcome to Control Surfaces and Support. My name is Eddie Gray and I am that Logic Pro guy. I decided to create a series of videos about control surfaces because if you've done any research thus far, you know that it is not well documented. No one's really covering it in depth, and I just thought this is so necessary. I keep getting comments, and so here we are. I'm going to teach you everything that I know to be true about control surfaces in Logic Pro. Now, just a heads up, if there's something that you know that I don't, please put it in the comment section and maybe I'll create a video about that. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's get right into it. To hook up a supported control surface or a class compliant MIDI controller, simply grab the necessary cable, in this case USB-C, and hook it up. If we go into the control surface setup window, you will see that the controller will pop up here. If you don't know where this is, go to Logic Pro, Control Surfaces, Setup. And now if we go to Control Surfaces, Controller Assignments, the controller has been automatically programmed for you and it's ready to go. To hook up a non-supported control surface, simply grab the necessary cable, in this case USB-A, and hook it up. You'll see that the controller lights up, but it's not being recognized inside of the control surface setup window. What I did here was I went to the Novation website, and under tech spec, I looked at the compatibility. As you can see here, this is a HUI compatibility controller. Bear in mind, you may need to download necessary drivers from your user account. After that, I went into the help center and I got instruction on how to actually set this up within the control surface setup window. Here are those instructions. So depending on the controller that you have, you can ask Logic to scan all models. In this case, it's not being recognized, so I'm going to do this manually. So I'll hit New, Install. I'll type in HUI, click there. All right, let's add. Now you'll notice a very important piece of information here. Inside of my input port, I cannot find the Launch Control XL. And that's because inside of the Logic Pro settings, you have to enable it inside of MIDI inputs. So I'm going to scroll down and I'll go ahead and enable it here. Launch Control XL HUI. All right, so then now go back to input port and we can see the selection there. All right, if we look at the controller, now it's actually working the way that it's supposed to. I'll open up various tracks and now I can use this as a control surface to support me with my workflow. Here I'm selecting tracks, here controlling volume and pan. Let's set up a controller utilizing the Mackie Protocol. I'm going to go to New, Install. We'll type in Mackie, Mackie Control, going to Add. Now in this case I want to rename it, so I'm going to double click the top left here and we'll call this the SSL UF8. Alright, input port 1, 1. Good to go with the Mackie Protocol. Now what if you don't actually want to use this as a supported control surface? What if you want to customize each and every button, each and every slider for your own control, for your own mappings? Well, let's go ahead and get rid of the script first. So I'm going to go back into the control surface setup window, and under the Launch Control XL HUI controller, I'm going to go ahead and delete it. So as you can see, it's no longer responding, the lights have turned off, and now this controller is open to customized mapping. On the next video, we will be covering how to learn a new assignment on this controller. All right, I'll see you then.